Hello people in YouTube land.
It's me.
Say hello, Amanda.
Hello, Amanda.
Well, it's been about a week since I've been on, I think.
Yeah,
Not been well.
it's a horrible day out there. Rain.
It is a horrible day out
Yeah,
there.
and it's actually got a bit windy and all there.
It's been a funny old week because I've not been well. Amanda will tell you that.
Yeah. You've been to the doctors, haven't
Been to
you?
the doctors, got me heart meds put up on 2 a day instead of 1 a day. Frightened the crap out of me, it did. I'm alright now. Well, we hope so.
Now just check your temperature.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's only the heat of the lamps.
I would have a thermometer and stick it somewhere, but I don't have a thermometer.
I did a bit more of the
It would be
painting.
difficult to stick it somewhere.
I did a bit more of the painting, as you can probably see. I can't see it from that side. There you go. And it's about, I would say, about a week away still. I've been contemplating what to do with it.
Want some? Would you like some?
Yeah, go on then.
Not supposed to have it though.
Well, no, I'm not supposed to have it.
Yeah, no, I'm not either.
But
Do I care?
do you?
Yeah, do I care? No, I
No,
don't care.
not really.
I'm one of the skeptics.
Just a couple of pieces is not going to hurt you.
Oh, for me, it's a couple of bars.
Oh. Right. I know you shouldn't eat when you're on camera. It doesn't go down very well, does it, Amanda?
I don't know, does it?
Well, it does when you eat it.
Oh, it doesn't stop me, are you? I'm going to finish up the entire bar.
Right. As I was saying, I'm doing a bit more at the painting. I tried some pens and pencils on it as well. I tried the Derwent Inktense pencils plus the Winsor & Newton watercolour markers and the Do Art or the Do Crafts artist and markers. Found them all to be very good. Easy to use. A lot easier to clean up than what it is when you're working with paints. Today I even dug the Brusho out, which is like a powder paint, but it's very, very fine crystal colour, and it comes in little tubs like this. Sorry if it's a bit bright. Let's see if we can, there we go. And it's very, very fine, very, very fine powder, and you only need a very little bit of it to mix with water and you get an excellent colour out of it. I bought these ones again. There's only 12 of them. I bought them That there was 2 years ago, Amanda, wasn't it? I bought the brush or 2 years ago as well. They're very, 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 very intense. When it comes to the yellows and the reds and the greens and that, they're really, really vivid. So if somebody like was wanting to do abstract art or something like that, you like some of these, like these, I think these brushos would be ideal for people who wanted to do abstract art. You know. Excuse me. It's like the same as the vivid coloured acrylic paints. I mean, I've got some really vivid colour acrylic paints, and they'd be ideal for abstract art or artwork or something like that. They really, really stand out. They're really sort of like smasher in the teeth colour, you know. Absolutely spot on it is. And that's what I find with the brushos like that. They're a very, very intense colour. It's like the colour when on the Inktense pencils and the Inktense blocks, like the oranges and the reds and the greens and the yellows are really, really, really vivid. So I find it's best to knock them. Sometimes you have to knock them back a bit with a bit of neutral tint. If not, and you can get away with it, why not? You know, and if you can get away with using that colour that's as bright as that, do it. I mean, I do it. I mean, I did it with the sunflowers, which is somewhere behind me. Amanda's got it perched on the thing now, love, haven't you?
What's that? Yeah.
The sunflowers.
Yeah, it's on the easel.
It's perched on the easel, getting its colour fastness sorted. See what colour fast and what colours aren't. Most of it was done with Winsor and Newton paints and Derwent pencils, so I shouldn't have any problems with it really, like. Apparently, what I've heard is that YouTube are actually removing their video editor, and also apparently removing the remuneration, is it? Monetization, where they give you money anyway. That's all going apparently, and there's going to be political content stopped, and all other type of contents of, you know, like. But to me, it'll probably be one-sided. It'll probably be biased as hell. Like, here's another group at the minute that's biased as hell, if you know what I mean. It's wrong, because the law should work both ways. And we shouldn't have to follow by their law. This is our country, our laws. We go to their country, we have to follow their laws. Simple as that. I don't want to get into a political argument over it, because I'm not. Well, somebody said I could argue black was white and I'd argue with a saint. Well, I used to be like that, but not anymore. Now I just want to get on and live my life. I don't know how much is left of it. Because last week when this bloody thing started, I thought that was the end of it. But now I'm feeling a little bit better. But things still happen to scare you. Why is it some people always look out on life and everything's a ball of cherries or a bunch of roses when they know that's not true? Never at any time is life a bowl of cherries. You ask me and Amanda, we always end up with the fucking pips. Everybody says, oh, you know, life's a bowl of cherries, life's what you make it. Life is what you make it. There's a lot of people out there today that I was at work while they were still at school. I've seen this all happen before. I saw it all happen in the late 70s and the early 80s. I knew this was coming again. We'll never get what we want. We won't get the Brexit we want. Now they're saying we won't leave the single market. We need to leave the single market. And the borders need closing. You'll never stop this. You'll never stop the attacks and the bombings while the borders are open. Also, you'll never stop them until somebody starts using fucking common sense instead of relying on fucking political correctness. Anyway, that's enough of the fucking rant. Now, let's look on the happy side. Right, that's enough of looking on the happy side. Or the funny side. What's funny about today, Amanda?
What's funny about today?
Yeah.
I can't see anything funny about it, only the weather.
Yeah, it's raining. The rain's warm, so you can tell it's British summertime.
Usually it's warm. But it's starting to get colder lately.
Yeah, it's getting colder and it's getting darker earlier on the night.
Yeah. It's only August.
It's only August as well, like Amanda says. But the back end's drawing in. And looks like we've got another, what is it, 90 days of winter. Yeah. People don't think about it like that. The season's around about 90 days. Or 3 months, thereabouts, innit? hasn't been a very good summer this year for me. Yeah, fair enough. Got stuff I wanted. Got stuff I needed doing last year, like the ramp and various other bits and bobs.
Been nearly a year since did the work. Yeah.
And I'm very, very grateful for that. Much appreciated. Made my life a little bit easier. It's not very hard when you know it's not very easy. Sorry, when you want to go for a crap. Now I can go for a crap by myself again now. Legs don't still want to work properly. Got no feeling in my hands and my arms still. Psoriasis is getting worse. Oh, here's one good thing about today. Salad for tea. Landon's doing salad for tea. Yeah, with scampi. But no, it hasn't been a. It's been a funny old week, right up until I think it was Sunday this week. I think it was Sunday, and I woke up and my ticker was feeling like it had dropped back in, and it was feeling better. But it still scared the shit out of me because it was like that for a whole week. And because they put you on the double meds and that, and it makes you feel like total shit. Basically what you're doing is, when you take your medications and that, basically it's poison. Use poison and chemicals to sort ailments out. I'm glad of them, in a way. It's them that's keeping me alive. Believe it or not, and you wouldn't believe it, but the dogs are in the house. No barking, no gruffling, no yapping, no snapping at each other. Totally quiet. Both of them flat out on the floor. It's that quiet in here, you can hear the clock ticking. The traffic outside is louder in here than the dogs are at the minute. That's how quiet it is. Well, the other day I did do a supermarket vlog, but like I say, it didn't turn out on the phone. It wouldn't recognise the program. YouTube wouldn't recognise the program. I don't know why. And then I did another one on this camera, but it was a bit rubbish because we got it was sort of like we met people that when it got disrupted, and I lost I lost the plot a bit. I mean, I was sat in the car and Amanda was talking for about an hour or so, weren't you, love?
No,
Yeah. When you went to Asda.
yeah.
So I was going to put you one on from that, but I can't be bothered to edit it down. And you know me, I hate editing things because editing sweets are just so bloody difficult. Change that light a bit. There you go, that's a bit better. I don't know. Anyway. I'm going to call it a day. I've had enough. I've done a bit on my painting. I've done a bit on my painting. I spoke to you one of you. Told you what I'm doing. I showed you the painting. I'm going to turn that light off. I ain't doing this because I can't reach out my chair. Right, now we're down to one light, and that's this light. And that's the tube. Right, you lot, I'm gonna go. It's raining. It's about 8 minutes to 4. It's not tea time yet. It's not shower time yet. It's not time to go to bed yet. And I'll tell you something else. We're not having a party neither. Was that a snigger I heard from the back room there?
Yeah. Oh, look, I broke a fingernail. Oh, it's all party.
Oh dear me.
Oh, I've just had a good shit. We'll throw a party.
I have just had a good shit.
Yeah, we'll throw a party then, yeah.
Well, we'll throw a party because I had a good shit, and we'll get the good shit out and smoke it. I don't smoke shit. I don't even smoke. I haven't smoked for 20 years. Oh dear me. Well, I'm going to close my pens and pencils up. Lock the boxes. Put the lid down on my pencils. Put them away. There's no dogs behind me, honey, is there? No, I'm not mean close. I'll put them away. And I've got my pens there, but I'm going to leave them there because I'll probably end up using them tomorrow. I'll probably end up using my paints again tomorrow as well, but you know what it's like. There's my paint brushes, all sorted. I'm going to wash that out. It's my Harry Potter brush. Yeah. It got left with something on it and I don't know what it was. So I had to wash it. Now it's all sticky. There's my Harry Potter brush. Look, all he needs is a pair of glasses on. Tell you what, we'll put that one back in the jar. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it a day. What, do you want out? Do you want out? I'll get Mum to let you out if you want to go out. Amanda, do you want to let Sheba out? She's whinging at the door.
It's sold. It's sold. Just got back to me there. Sold, sorry, I thought.
Great, well why didn't you take the advert off?
You want over the garden?
Right chaps. Say goodbye Amanda.
Goodbye, Amanda.
Goodbye chaps. Look after yourself. I've got a bit of pain in the lower back. Got a lot of pain in my lower back. Right chaps, see you later. Don't do out I wouldn't do.